Andrea Camastra speaking. Welcome to restaurant NUTA, because that's the name of the restaurant that we just opened. It has a lot to do with connection with the music and a little bit of science. That's what I'm about, apart of being a cook. I do have a very strong background in music. And we decided to make some music fixture to low down the lights as an ambient. The idea is to turn it into, I hope one day we will do it. It's kind of a Michelin star restaurant, a jazz club, sort of speaking, where you can come, you can have a beautiful food, but feeling relaxing, feeling relaxed too. There's no this sense of high luxurious intimidation. I always say, ironically, that putting a tie and a suit to the Polish cuisine. I've done it because I'm a very curious person, first of all, and I like challenges. If I would open a restaurant in here as an Italian with a little bit of French blood, and I would open an Italian restaurant, a French restaurant, or whatever it is, I would get the Michelin stars, international hours, and everything. That would be obvious, probably. Yeah. So I said to myself, why don't we do something different? Let's take a little risk. Let's just trying to take this Polish cuisine and making a fusion with some Italian, my heritage, and a bit of Asian, which I really like in terms of when I eat home. I really like Asian cuisine in general. I like all the cuisine in the world. And we start for fun, to take a very old, very typical, like classic, like a modern time classic Polish food, which is not the real Polish food, schabowy or so on. This is something that came after, let's say, but it's very recognizable as local food. So, and something from books of 16th century, 17th century, 18th century, which have been gifted from the rector of the Villano Palace. There is a bibliothèque inside. And he just gifted me these books. Those books was, I went in there one time and I said, listen, look, I'm trying to make some Polish cuisine, some modern Polish cuisine. I'm just about to open a restaurant. And the guy was so touched that a foreigner came to ask for those informations. He just gifted me those books. Start to open them up. So together between what I found in there, what it is recognizable as food of today. So I said, guys, you know what? I have a lab. I've got quite an extent chemistry knowledge. Let's try to take this thing, decompose it, call it the same way, produce the flavors. Let's try to mix it up a little bit, because I think it could be great. As a matter of fact, fair enough. Very soon later, I found out that in the 16th century there were only two cuisines that were ruling Europe. That was Polish and French. I had an interview in my previous restaurant just before the Michelin star was coming. Somebody asked me, why are you making Polish cuisine? Why should you? We're going to do Italian, French, maybe Asian. I said, no, because with everybody that we are speaking, other chefs say that the Polish cuisine is not enough refined to make a fantastic restaurant. Well, I disagree. It's not about the cuisine. It's about what you make with it. Italian cuisine is all about rustic. It's all about big tables for family, like in here. Very simple food with amazing ingredients, not so much processing, but it's regarded worldwide like it could be the highest fine dining cuisine together with French and everything else. So why can you not do it with some other cuisine? And to be honest, I took a challenge from this interview as well. You guys were asking me why. I said, well, why not? It's up to you what you can do technically and with a bit of creativity in mind. We are open from 6 o'clock. So from Tuesday to Saturday night. It's a restaurant built to come here and having a gastronomical journey. We only have one degustation menu, well, two. We have a smaller one and a bigger one, but the smaller one is based on the big one too, so minus some dishes. I invite everybody. I think that you should try this place, and then you'll be able to judge whether it's worth or not. One thing is sure, you will not forget the dinner in here. This is for sure. I promise you're going to have an unforgettable dinner.